Welcome to a new episode of iKnowJax, and guess what? This is episode number 292, and that's a big number. Now, if I remember it correctly, we had a party for our 100th episode and for our 200th as well. And the 300th episode party is coming up at the beginning of the year, and yeah, we're already in the planning stages of that. What exactly are we going to do? I can't tell you that because it's not chipped in stone and I don't want to jinx it, but it's going to be big. So big, as a matter of fact, that I'm going to need to get help from the iKnowJax ambassadors. Now, if you haven't heard, I started the ambassador program recently to help me at iKnowJax support everything local in our area. Now, if that's something you're interested in, head over to iKnowJax.com/ambassador and you can find out more about it and sign up. 300 is a big deal, but we're also going to start with something else that's also a big deal. Gingerbread. Every year there's a new creation at One Ocean in Atlantic Beach, and this is what they have in their lobby for this season. So James, every year I come here and every year you surprise me with something new. How do you come up with this one this year?
So this year, the concept towards this is going back to almost 9 years ago. This happens to be our 10th display, yep. And we wanted to go back to our first one, which was a sandcastle. Okay.
So you're doing a tribute, a throwback, basically?
Yes, basically, but with our own interpretation of the sandcastle.
It's beautiful to look at, but my favorite part is coming in here and smelling this thing. It smells amazing, doesn't it?
Well, honestly, after working with it, I just don't smell it anymore. It just smells like every day. Yeah.
That's a lot of work, a lot of detail work.
Well, if you do what you love, I mean, it's definitely not work, you know. I do have a great team that helped out. My assistant, she did a wonderful job as well. It was like 50 pounds of white chocolate that we have here, right. 50 pounds of dark chocolate. Right over here, it's almost 300 pounds of graham crackers. The shells right over here are actually made out of white chocolate. So, I mean, it just tells you.
So everything in here is edible?
No. I'm just saying that so people leave it alone, but yes, everything here is edible.
Now, if you want to get in the holiday spirit, I suggest you come down, check it out. The smell alone is worth it.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
Now, many of my friends have family visiting during the holidays, and sometimes you just need something to do with the whole gang. And guess what? You can always go to One Ocean and take a look at the gingerbread castle. It's free. Now, personally, I love visiting their bar too. They have great cocktails, and I love the view of the beach. Next, we're going to talk about South American wine. Find out what's going on in our area with iKnowJax. We focus on the fun side of Jacksonville, and check out our website at iKnowJax.com too. iKnowJax, eat local, drink local, and be local. I would not describe myself as a wine expert, but over the years, I've learned a little bit from Chris Chislett, our iKnowJax wine expert, but I can't remember that we ever talked about South American wine. That's something they know a lot about at this newly opened restaurant. I'm in St. John's Town Center at Fogo de Chão Brazilian Steakhouse. Now, if you've never been to a Brazilian steakhouse, it's quite an experience. Now, normally it's all about the meat, but today we're gonna do wine tasting. Now, we've got a lot of beautiful stuff lined up here. Can you take me through what you've got?
Of course. So we're gonna start with the sparkling wine from South of Brazil. South of Brazil gets really cold, which is amazing for the white and sparkling wine.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and taste. I would have a bite of probably the asparagus or the bell peppers.
Oh, I like bell peppers. I'll try that.
Very fruity.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and nice acid,
yeah.
and it kind of water your mouth for a
Yep.
nice 4 or 5 seconds in
Yep.
there. Next one, which it's a Chardonnay,
Chardonnay?
again from south of Brazil.
Okay.
So this, you can either start with the cheese from the salad bar, you know, lighter cheeses or salad, and then later on jump into this fresh mozzarella is amazing to go with
Okay.
that.
I'm not going to say no to mozzarella. Talentino never says that. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it pairs very well with the cheese. The next one that we're doing, it's a Merlot. They follow a American concept with the pure wine that they call. So they made the whole thing with the wine without touching the oak or anything, which will keep like a very...
So no outside influence?
No outside at all.
Okay.
Which give a very nice feeling with the grape itself.
You call it clean?
Pure.
Pure.
Yeah, they say because no influences of the
No
French
outside
oak or American oak or anything. It's just the wine.
Just the
wine
grape.
itself.
Yeah.
And this is our signature wine, Fogo de Chão.
Oh, this is named?
The
okay,
Malbec. It's a Grand Reserve made in Mendoza.
Yep.
It's made by Zuccardi family, which is a very well-known winery down in south of Brazil. It was developed to feed our food.
Gotcha.
So most of the meats and cheeses and
gonna
stuff
pair well.
will pair well with this. Yeah. The idea is to, if you're eating at Fogo de Chão, is to be as close as possible as eating south of Brazil, like with your own family.
So you're
kind of
transplanting part of South Brazil right here in Jacksonville.
into Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And what we do, we have an amazing marketplace where you go and make your own salad there, and which will get
That's a
really
meal
great.
on its own.
It is. We actually have the option to do that
Yeah.
by itself, especially on lunch.
Lunch,
You're
yeah.
not ready for
That's a good
you
meal,
know.
too.
Yes, sir. And then the second course, you have these little things right here that will control everything.
Yeah, and mine stays like this. Yes, please, I want more, until I'm about ready to pop.
Yeah. We have next is the Terruño Carmenere, which is made by Conchetor family.
That's a grape I've not heard of.
Not many people know about it. It was, I call that the lost grape.
Okay.
I love this one with our lamb chop because it has a little peppery on the seasoning, and with any of the.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your suggestion, and anytime I get a chance to eat a lamb chop here, I will. Talk to me about what you got last.
Okay, so this very last one is made by Tikal family. It's called Pechiota, and it's Bonarda Malbec blend.
Okay.
Bonarda is the second grape they grow most in Argentina. It has a little peppery and elegant because the Malbec gives the body, but then the Bonarda kind of make it nice and elegant.
Takes it up a little.
Really nice. You can pair with the lamb again, with this ribeye will go really well with that as well.
And this one's nice and rare. Can I just stay here all day?
Yeah, why not? I'll go to midnight.
Sounds good. Now I could go on all day drinking and eating, and I probably will once the camera's turned off. But you guys need to come down to Fogo de Chão and try for yourself. You can always go to Fogo de Chão for their incredible meats, but they also have great wines and a great happy hour. When you get a chance, you should check them out. Now we're going to continue talking about things that you can drink. When the weather is cooler, I actually switch my usual sweet tea out for hot tea, and lately I've been drinking a lot of, well, herbal teas. Here at iKnowJax, we do our best to support local businesses in the community. Visit our website to find out how we can help promote your business on iKnowJax.com.
Call Joe directly at 904-345-0755 or visit iKnowJax.com/advertising.
When I say tea, I mean sweet iced tea, and normally that's what I drink. But recently my allergies have been bothering me, so I've been testing out a lot of different herbal teas. I like to add tons of honey to my teas because I still like it sweet. Now, drinking hot tea in the morning is something new to me. Now, recently I went to Riverside Arts Market to meet with Sam and Kayla Taylor to talk tea. So tell me how you guys got started with Tea Nation.
Absolutely. So I have a heart condition and I had heart surgery a few years ago. And as I was recovering, it wasn't totally successful. So I was told I'd have to be on medicine the rest of my life, which in turn made me sicker. And I ended up going to a holistic healing center up in New York where I'm from. And it just changed my life, introduced me to an all natural way of living and different alternatives. I've been off my medication for 3 years now.
Cool.
And totally fine, healthy. I actually got my degree, my certification in nutritional therapy. So I'm a nutritional therapist and I do all kinds of holistic healing as well.
Okay.
And then the teas I have actually been making for 15 years for myself. Somebody had told me to try some milk thistle tea way back when I was a teenager, and I got it and it was gross, so I wouldn't drink it. And I cut the bag open and mixed it with some of my other teas that I liked.
Right.
And that got me into learning more about tea. So when we opened our wellness center, we wanted a way to get into the community and market ourselves. So I literally had a dream one night that I was making tea, and I woke up the next morning and I turned to my husband and I was like, we're gonna make tea. And we did, and it just took off as life goes on.
So dreams, nightmares are dreams as well.
Nightmares are dreams as well. No, when she woke up, she said, you know, I want to make tea. And in my half, asleep state, I said, great, make me some. She goes, no, I really want to do this as a business. So she already did the nutritional therapy, and we started making the tea, and as a side business, it took off. It really was one of those things like Sarah Lee baking her cookies and everyone saying, I need another batch. Right. People kept coming back saying, I need some more tea, I love some tea. So we started Tea Nation, off-branch of Way of Life Wellness, and it's been great ever since, yeah.
Now, the cool thing is you guys do little kits. So starter kits for guys like me who are trying to get it. Now, I like tea. Now, I actually buy from you guys. And I'm liking some of these kits because there's a cocktail kit.
It is a cocktail kit.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely. And we're actually starting to partner with some local restaurants too to get our teas and in their cocktails and on their menu.
Right.
So, but I think Sam's grabbing one for you right now to show you. But we have one of our chai. Thank you. So these are our survival kits. So it comes with. They all have their own little tag with what's in it, and then it comes with 3 full-size teas as well as a tea strainer.
On the back.
Yep, these come with the recipes on the back. So this is my personal favorite, my Mrs. Tea, my favorite tea and my favorite drink.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the teas are all made to be made into cocktails. So our whole mission is making natural healing mainstream. So we're really targeting the millennial generation, and any way we can get in front of them and show them another alternative and another option is cool to me. So we are doing some tea.
And I'm not even close to millennial, and I fell right into there.
I love it. It's how you feel at heart, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We're the same age, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, we do these. We have our cocktail kit, but then we have all our other healing kits as well too. So we're all over the board.
You can find Mr. and Mrs. T at the Riverside Arts Market on Saturdays. Now, sometimes you have difficult people to buy Christmas gifts for. You know, someone from work, a distant relative, neighbor, whatever. I like buying gifts like that at the Riverside Arts Market. You can always find a local product that will work, and since you're going to have to spend money anyway, buy it from a local small business. I know it's not possible to always buy a local product. Some things just don't exist that way, like, well, locally made microwaves or whatever. It's not always possible, but if we try to spend money locally when we can, it will help our local community, and a thriving community needs a thriving local business community. Next up, another local business. This company has made brain fitness their business, and they're combining it with friends and fun. I'm of course talking about Trivia Nation. Here's Steve with this week's trivia question.
Hey, this is Steve with Trivia Nation. It's time to get your think on. In the song Karma Chameleon, what 3 colors are the singer's dreams? One more time. In the song Karma Chameleon, what 3 colors are the singer's dreams?
Here at iKnowJax, we do our best to support local businesses in the community. Visit our website to find out how we can help promote your business on iKnowJax.com.
Call Joe directly at 904-345-0755 or visit iKnowJax.com/advertising.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm now sending out the Insider every Tuesday. You'll get tips and ideas for cool things to do, plus you'll find out what I'm up to and where we're filming next, that kind of stuff. You can subscribe to the Insider on my website at iKnowJax.com.
All right, before the break, we asked you in the song Karma Chameleon, what three colors are the singer's dreams? They are red, gold, and green. Please join us at any of our 50 locations in Northeast Florida. Just go to trivianation.com for more details.
If you're not acquainted with awesome 80s music, that's okay. Steve from Trivia Nation will be back with another question again next week. Now, I think it's happy hour somewhere, and this time we're going to head out to a restaurant in Jax Beach for that. So I'm at Roy's in Jacksonville Beach, and when I come out here, I love the bar bites. Got to start with the Mai Tai, of course. Those are amazing. Shishito peppers are incredible. Not too hot. Every 1 out of 10 is hot. And then the lobster pot stickers, those things are awesome. And then Szechuan ribs. Do I need to say more?
Well, the Szechuan ribs are smoked over about 12 hours. I then glaze them with Roy's signature Mongolian sauce. And then we sprinkle some sesame seeds on top just for a little added crunch. It's got a really great kick. Really sweet, goes down great with a great beer too. So our shishitos are locally sourced at a local farm. We get them at about 10 pounds at a time. I grill them to perfection. We toss them in a miso and sesame sauce. They're just outstanding. You know, there's only about 1 out of every 10 that are spicy. Other than that, they're a very mild pepper. They grill up real nicely. They're about bite-sized too, so you can enjoy them as a snack. Well, lobster pot stickers are pretty awesome. I personally love the sauce. The sauce is my favorite part about them, but who doesn't love lobster? We painstakingly fold those things about 300 to 500 a week, and they just sell like hotcakes because they're so good. I think because they're handmade, that's why they're so darn good.
So if you want to check out some amazing bar bites, come out to Roy's in Jacksonville Beach, and who knows, you might find me here. That's it for this week's episode of iKnowJax. I'll be back with a new episode on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. on CW17 Jacksonville. Or if you prefer, you can watch the show online. Next time we're going to talk about local honey from Bee Friends Farm, so you don't want to miss that. But if you don't have time to watch TV, remember that I upload the episode to my website over the weekend, so you can always find it there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next weekend, but before then, I'll see you on the internet.